Zach Roloff is sharing an update on the relationship with his family a year after the end of Little People, Big World. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Zach still has no relationship with his father, Matt Roloff. He and wife Tori revealed on the June 19 episode of their Raising Heights with Zach and Tori podcast. Asked about their family dynamics by a listener, Zach said that things have been alright as of late, revealing that he and sister Molly have a pretty good relationship, and that he and brother Jacob had a decent bond. Zach's twin brother, Jeremy, was not mentioned by name. I would say that there was a lot of very hard dynamics the last couple of years, Tori explained. I feel like right now, currently, we're at one of the better spaces that we've been at with your family in a while. Zach agreed that the siblings' relationships have improved by having their kids all together hanging out. Zach and Tori are parents to 3 kids: Jackson, 8, Lila, 5, and Joseph, 3. Jeremy and his wife, Audrey, share 4 kids: Ember, 7, Bode, 5, Radley, 3, and Mirabelle, 13 months, while Jacob and his wife Isabel share 3-year-old son Mateo. Zach continued that his mom is still good, as Tori pointed out that their relationship with Amy Roloff has always been good. Zach noted, things were rocky with her for a little bit there, with her moving out of the farmhouse and all that stuff. As Tori clarified that it's more that Amy has just been the best grandma ever and is someone they can call no matter what, no matter the time of day. As for his dad, Matt Roloff, Zach explained, then my dad comes up and sees baseball games and things like that, does the Christmas thing. But yeah, it's still, Tori chimed in, there's no relationship there, to which Zach agreed. Zach clashed with his father throughout the latter seasons of Little People, Big World, which ran from 2006 to 2024. Over the future of the family farm, a place that still brings up hard feelings for the TLC alum. The farm is definitely not a place that we seek out, Tori revealed on the podcast, as Zach agreed it brings up a lot of resentment and old feelings. While the couple wished the farm could be a place where they regularly brought their kids, they noted it was unrealistic after moving more than an hour away. Zach added, it's also like just there's certain dynamics of the farm that haven't changed either. The Roloff family, beloved by millions of fans over nearly 2 decades, has recently made headlines for more somber reasons. Zach Roloff, a central figure in TLC's Little People, Big World, has finally confirmed what many longtime viewers have suspected for years: his relationship with his father, Matt Roloff, is broken, with little hope of reconciliation in the near future. Despite growing up together on Roloff farms and starring in a show that emphasized family values, traditions, and love, the father-son dynamic between Matt and Zach has been visibly strained for several seasons. While viewers could infer tension from the show, it wasn't until the podcast Raising Heights with Zach and Tori launched in 2025 that fans received a candid and unfiltered view into what had really happened and what still continues to divide the once close duo. This article takes a comprehensive look at how the estrangement between Zach and Matt Roloff unfolded, the events that led to their rift, the current state of their relationship, and how it continues to impact their family lives, and even the legacy of Little People. Big World debuted in 2006 and was an instant success, shining a light on the lives of a family living with dwarfism and navigating day-to-day joys and struggles. The show's charm came from its authenticity, as it followed Matt and Amy Roloff, both Little People, and their 4 children, including twins Zach and Jeremy. From early on, Zach stood out not just because he was the only Roloff child with dwarfism, but because of his close relationship with his parents, especially Matt. Zach's bond with his father was grounded in shared physical challenges and working together on the family's beloved Roloff farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. For years, they collaborated on projects, hosted pumpkin seasons, and upheld traditions that fans adored. But as the seasons progressed and the children grew up, cracks began to show. Zach and his wife Tori became central figures in the show, raising 3 children of their own while navigating family expectations. Meanwhile, Matt and Amy divorced. Matt began dating Karen Chandler, a former farm employee, and the once unified family began to fracture. The core of the estrangement between Zach and Matt stems from a dispute over the future of Roloff Farms. When Matt announced his desire to sell a portion of the farm, Zach expressed interest in purchasing it to continue the legacy. The idea of keeping the land within the family was seen by many fans as the natural path forward. However, negotiations between Zach and Matt fell apart. According to Zach and Tori, the terms Matt proposed were unrealistic and disrespectful. On the show, Zach described the process as manipulative and said he felt disrespected by his father's handling of the deal. In a bold move that shocked many, Matt ultimately listed a portion of the farm for public sale, initially asking nearly $4 million, then later turned it into a short-term rental property. This decision was deeply hurtful to Zach, who felt his father prioritized profit over family legacy. Matt, for his part, defended his decision, arguing that business is business and that family dynamics should not influence land transactions. This property dispute created emotional wounds that neither side has been able to heal. While Matt insisted he left the door open for Zach and other family members to make offers, Zach contended that the door was never genuinely open to begin with. After the show's final season aired in 2024, many fans hoped that time away from the cameras might allow the family to mend fences. However, in a 2025 episode of the Raising Heights podcast, Zach confirmed what fans had feared. When asked about the current state of his relationship with Matt, Zach was direct: "There is no relationship. It's not existent." This statement was more than just confirmation, it was an emotional bombshell. Zach went on to say that while he occasionally sees his father at family gatherings or events like baseball games or Christmas, those encounters are superficial and lack genuine communication or connection. Tori echoed these sentiments, describing the emotional toll the rift has had on their immediate family. According to her, the estrangement has caused confusion and sadness for their children, especially as they try to understand why they don't spend time on the farm anymore or see Grandpa Matt regularly. In the same podcast, Zach opened up about the long-term emotional impact of the farm dispute and subsequent fallout. He explained that visiting the farm still brings up feelings of resentment and sadness, so much so that he and his family no longer feel comfortable being there. "It's not a safe space anymore," Zach admitted. "There's too much history, too many memories, and too much pain tied up in that land now." The decision to walk away from the farm was not taken lightly. For Zach, it meant cutting ties with a place that had been central to his upbringing, identity, and professional life. The farm was more than just land, it was a symbol of legacy, hard work, and family unity. Walking away was symbolic of his deeper break with his father and, to some extent, the ideals the farm once represented. The rest of the Roloff family appears to be caught in the middle of the ongoing drama. Amy, who has remained close to Zach and has a loving relationship with her grandchildren, continues to be a presence in Zach and Tori's lives. She's even referred to by Tori as the best grandma ever. However, Amy has also remained cordial with Matt and supportive of his relationship with Karen, which puts her in a delicate position. Zach stated that his relationship with his siblings is better than with Matt. He said things with Molly are pretty good, and his connection with Jacob is decent. He didn't mention Jeremy, which may indicate an ongoing tension or estrangement there as well. This isn't surprising, as Jeremy was once considered the heir apparent to the farm before stepping back from the spotlight and moving in a different direction with his wife, Audrey. The tangled web of relationships has made it difficult for the family to find common ground. Events like holidays and birthdays now require careful navigation, with some members attending and others opting out. It's a far cry from the days when the Roloffs seemed like the picture-perfect reality TV family. While Matt has not addressed Zach's podcast comments directly, he has offered insight into his point of view in past interviews and on social media. He has maintained that his decision regarding the farm was based on practical and financial reasoning, and that he harbors no ill will toward his children. Matt has also continued to share updates about his life with Karen, including their move to Arizona and ongoing work on the farm's rental properties. To many fans, it seems as though Matt has moved on and is focused on a new chapter of his life, one that doesn't include his eldest son. Some followers have criticized Matt's handling of the situation, suggesting that he prioritized profits over relationships. Others have defended his right to do what he wants with his property. Regardless of where public opinion lies, the fallout has left lasting damage to the father-son bond. The confirmation of the estrangement between Zach and Matt has sparked a range of emotions from Little People, Big World fans. Social media platforms have been flooded with comments expressing disappointment, sadness, and anger. Many longtime viewers feel betrayed by the breakdown of what once seemed like an unshakable family unit. Others sympathize with Zach, believing that his father's actions were inconsiderate and dismissive of the emotional stakes involved. Still, some fans have pointed out that both sides bear some responsibility. Miscommunication, pride, and hurt feelings on both ends likely contributed to the impasse, and reconciliation would require humility and forgiveness from all parties involved. Despite the pain and resentment, some fans still hold out hope for a future reconciliation. Family dynamics can shift over time, especially as grandchildren grow older and begin to ask questions. Some believe that Matt and Zach could eventually come to a place of peace for the sake of their children and grandchildren. However, based on Zach's most recent comments, that future may be far off. He has made it clear that he has no interest in rebuilding the relationship at this time and that the damage done is deep and unresolved. Still, time has a way of softening even the most hardened hearts. Whether it takes years or decades, the Roloffs may eventually find their way back to each other. Until then, fans can only watch from the sidelines and hope that love wins out over legacy, property, and pride. The confirmation of estrangement between Zach and Matt Roloff is more than just a headline. It's a poignant reminder that even families who appear perfect on television are susceptible to real-life conflicts, heartbreaks, and emotional wounds. At the center of this rift is a family trying to redefine itself amidst loss, change, and the end of a 25-season-long reality television journey. As Zach, Tori, and their children embark on a new chapter away from the farm, they carry with them lessons of love, boundaries, and resilience. Meanwhile, Matt continues to forge his own path, one that may feel isolating but, to him, is rooted in pragmatism and personal growth. The Roloff family story is far from over, but this chapter marked by estrangement and unresolved wounds serves as a